And we went in
to go with you to the doctor's
to go with me to the doctor's office, and they called me back after a very long wait. It was like a 3-hour wait.
Ridiculous.
And it was like, why is it so long? This is cutting into all of his work. Like, he won't be able to go to work today at all. But we went, and they called me back first, and they're like, okay, let's ask you a few questions first.
I think it just needs to be said that we were treated with almost disrespect. Like, they weren't nice to us.
It wasn't nice.
They weren't friendly.
No.
They weren't kind.
But I got the feeling like that's how everyone treated everyone.
It probably is. But it's just not what we were used to.
No. So they called me back, and they were like, hey, we have to ask you a few questions legally before you're able to have your husband come back here. And I was like, okay. And they're like, does he beat you? And I was like, no. And they were like, okay. Has he ever hit you? And I'm like, no. And they were like, they just kept asking me all these questions about abuse and him abusing me. And I was like, he hasn't abused me. He's not abusing me. He doesn't hit me. He doesn't hit our kid. Like, he's a good guy. And the way she reacted was like, that doesn't happen here. And I was just lying. Like, she literally thought I was lying. And I was like, no. He hasn't hurt me. Why do you keep asking me that? And she's like, well, we have to ask the wives before the husband comes back so that they feel comfortable enough to share. So share. And I was like, I am. He didn't do anything to hurt me. Like, he's not hurting me other than he needs a better job, but that's it.
And then they also asked you, like, do you have any tattoos?
No, this was later.
Was that later?
Yeah, that was later. But I was like, please, can he please come back with me? He got me into this mess, like, we're in this together. Like, can he please come back? And finally she relented and was like, okay, fine.
But it was almost like
that was the norm.
She didn't want to. Like, she
she did not trust. I just think she just didn't trust men.
Right.
So then you finally came back, and we finally started going through the appointment together. We found out I was pregnant, and then later we went to the end of the appointment, and they're like, okay, we just have to ask a few questions. Have you ever had alcohol? And I'm like, no. And they're like, okay, have you, and she's like, wait, really? And I'm like, yeah, no, I haven't had it. And then she's like, okay, have you ever taken drugs? And I was like, no. And she's like, what? And then she's like, have you ever had smoked or had tattoos? And I was like, no and no. And she's like, I've never had this happen before. I don't know what to do, and I guess our appointment is over. Bye. And I was just like, oh, what?
What kind of place is this?
This is not Utah. This is not Utah.
Right. You're kind of like, do I even want to be here? Like,
I was
if
like,
this is the type of people.
This is the norm. That was the norm. That was what they knew how to deal with. And that wasn't me.
And that's uncomfortable to be in that situation where they're like,
but
you're weird because you've never done all these things.
It wasn't even that I was weird because I had never done those things. It was we don't believe you because that is not what we've experienced ever with anyone.
Right.
So they thought I was like lying. And I'm like, I don't want to have to go to every doctor's appointment, wait 3 hours, not have Michael come back with me because they're drilling me on how he's abused me this week, and not believe me when I tell them I haven't done these things.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I got to find somewhere else to go.